Alright, happy Monday. We've got new cards coming in hot, and let's get right into it. This is from the newest deck build set, Justice something, I forget, Justice Hunters, there we go. And it seems to be that hand traps are going to be a thing of the past. Not really, but let's take a look. The first one here is none other than Go Izuna. Cool. 2100 beater, 16 defense, and level 5 earth attribute. It's a warrior effect monster. Okay. So let's read it here. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name once each per turn. If your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand, you can normal summon this card without tribute. That is fantastic. Don't need a level 4 anymore, as long as your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand. Which, if you're going first, fantastic. It works. During the main phase, if your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand, or graveyard this turn. Okay. Quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Perfect. Go main phase, opponent hits you with a Veiler, hits you with an Ash, hits you with all the infinite amounts of hand traps, you go and special summon this card. Cool. You can even, let's see, yeah, so it starts a chain. Cool. I was gonna say, you can do it as a chain link too to one of the monsters. If your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand or this turn, yeah, you actually can. You can go right ahead and do a chain link too. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one K-9 card from your deck to the graveyard, except the K-9 17 Izuna. Cool. That sounds like we're gonna need that for later. Maybe something that helps out specials. Okay, or just another effect. But Izuna with Fox. Cool. I like how they add these little notes here. These updates. They're fun. Next one. Yokul. Also level 5. This is Dark. 2000 defense, 1900 defense. Or sorry, 2000 attack, 1900 defense. K-9, 66A. Go Yokul. Yokul? It's an aqua. Okay, that's cool. I don't get to see much dark aquas around anymore. It takes me back to Tier Element times. If your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand, you can normal summon this card without tributing, same as the last one. You can reveal this card and one other level 5 monster in your hand, special summon both, but they cannot be used as material for the XC summon of a light monster. Ooh, okay. So every Cyber Dragon, Nova, and Infinity play is right out the window. Got it. That's A-okay. Well, maybe not every, but yeah, definitely can't use it for a light monster, I'll tell you that much. During your main phase, you can add one non-aqua K-9 monster from your deck to your hand. Okay. So you can summon this out, and you can bring this one out. Nice, that's not bad. During main phase, you can add one. Yep. You can reveal. I'm just read that second effect again. You can reveal this card and one other level 5 monster in your hand. Special summon both. They cannot be used as material. Okay. So if you had probably this next one that's coming up right here. So I guess if you had like 3 of them or even 2 of them, you can start combo. Not bad. I can kind of see where this is going. This is pretty cool. I just like the fact that they're level 5s and not 4, making it their own archetype kind of thing. Yokul is Icelandic for Glacier. Sure. This next one. Okay, we got some little fire going on over here. That's pretty cool. Some cannons, lasers, or something like that. Like it's the same background as the rest of them. Yeah, it's literally the same background. Cheers, Konami. K-9, 66B, Go Lantern, 2000 attack, 1900 defense. It's a Dark Pyro monster. Not very useful with Bonfire. You definitely don't want to use Bonfire with this because Bonfire is level 4 or lower. So that's out of the question now. You can only use the second and third effect of this card name each once per turn. If your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand, same as the last 2, you can normal summon this card without tributing. I think that's fantastic. If this card is in your hand, you can target one non-pyro level 5 K-9 monster in your graveyard. It's different. Special summon this card, but they cannot be used for the XE summon of a light monster. Okay, So basically, you go the first girl here. First girl gets her effect by sending, and you can bring it back with this one. Not bad. It seems fun so far. Hey, yo, this dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The guy is, what, 2300 attack, 200 defense. K-9, go Lupus. Okay. Well, Lupus is definitely the werewolf right here. The werewolf name. During your main phase, if your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard this turn, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. So you can even send this card to the graveyard and then special summon it. Does this card send for a cost? Let's see. No, does not send for cost. Okay. Maybe less powerful, but still pretty cool if you already have this in the grave. Not bad. During your opponent's turn, you can quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, XC summon using this card you control. Cool. Sorry, I wasn't really saying that on the screen. Yeah, during your opponent's turn, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. XC summon using this card you control. Busted. I would love to XC summon on my opponent's turn. I don't know if we've had something like this recently. I don't think so. It's been a while probably. But that's pretty cool. That's really good. Let's see what else is here. An XC monster that has this card as material gains this effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Awesome. So I'm assuming you're going to go into this next one here, or maybe a different one, and gain a whole bunch of effects. This is not bad. This is pretty good. This is giving like another. I don't want to say Rizio, but another XC mid-range kind of deck here that probably someone's going to figure out a way to make it broken, or maybe within its own archetype. Who knows? This one's next. Go Ripper. I think this was the one that was promoted a few weeks ago when they were announcing like the Justice Hunter deck build set. I kind of like how they've been doing deck builder sets with pretty good monsters. I think this is pretty good. It has some level, has some capability. Just how like Crossover Breakers was really good, and that's like a deck building or a deck pack kind of thing. Kind of all self-contained. So you need 2 level 5 monsters. Same as the other ones, you can only use the first second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can detach 1 material from this card, add 1 K-9 card from your deck to your hand. Then, if your opponent activated a monster effect this turn, you can set 1 K-9 quick play. Oh, we've got quick plays from your deck or graveyard. Pretty cool. I feel like quick play cards have kind of been coming back into the game as something that people like to use. I mean, quick plays work the same way as a trap card. They're very effective, especially if you get really nice effects off of them. So that's actually cool that I can search the quick play card, giving me Sky Striker vibes there. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, quick effect, here we go, you can detach 1 material from this card and negate that effect. Oops, not that one. Okay, this girl. Wolf. Machine. Thing. Okay. Cool. There is a negate. That's cool. So essentially, hear me out. You can summon 2 quickly, then you can summon this 3rd one quickly, and you avoid Nibiru. Nibiru is dead. Your opponent, it eats your Nibiru. As a matter of fact, you're eating their hand trap in the first few cards right here with this girl or this one, even this one too, and then all of a sudden you can use this. Oh yeah, all of a sudden you can make this 3rd summon here and negate the effect. That's pretty busted. That's pretty good. I would definitely pick these cards up and see, what's up with them. Up next here we have K-9 Go Hound. Goo Hound. Pretty cool. I like his slashes. Is that like a sword in his mouth kind of thing? Like the Crimson Moon, or the Crescent Moon in the back. Crimson Crescent Moon. Rank 5 Light Beast Warrior Xyz. Okay, so you could probably make this dude with this guy. Since I mean, it kind of looks like the same dude, Lupus, whatever. Okay, so it reads 2500 attack, 2500 defense. Really cool. 2 level 5 monsters. Okay, not bad. Cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. The turn it is special summoned. Nice. That's really cool because you can bring it out by the effect of this dude, right? That lets you XC summon during your opponent's turn, which is really nice. Okay. What else does it do? Each time your opponent activates a monster effect, this card gains 500 attack when that effect resolves. Okay. So think about your opponent. Think about the other card. You special summon this on your opponent's turn, and then they still have to combo off and do things, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Like, I don't know. It'll probably go up to 3,500, even 4,000. I mean, your opponent has to do things. If they don't get rid of it with like a Raigeki effect or a Dark Hole or something like that, this is going to be a pretty big beater. It's going to be a problem. Okay. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can detach one material from this card, then target one card on the field, banish it. Banishing is probably my favorite mechanic of the game. Banishing just makes the game so unfair because most of the times you can't recycle those cards back. And by having that included during the standby phase is pretty neat. Let's see here. Up next is K-9 X Werewolf, or EX Werewolf, however you want to call that. I like the EX. Maybe he was an X Werewolf, or maybe it's the play on words. Maybe they're shooting at Pokemon with the EX cards. I have no idea. It's a rank 9 Light Beast Warrior Xyz, of course. 3,300 attack, 2,500 defense. You need 2 level 9s. Weird, but I'm sure there's a way to do this. You can only use the second effect of this card named once per turn. Okay. So the first one is, while this card has material, you can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of materials attached to it. So 2? Attack twice? Is there like a plus? No? Just 2? Okay. Not bad. I wonder if you can attach more to it, you know? Let's see. Well, this card has... Oh, read that already. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, then activate the effect based on whose turn it is. Ah, yes. Lovely. And that is the cost. Then it goes into, if it's yours or yours, banish one card your opponent controls and or one card from their graveyard. So you can do both. You can banish one card your opponent controls and /or one card from their graveyard. You can do both. That's that's pretty fucking mean. Okay, so we're going back to the banish effects here, but now with Xyz. I like that. Giving me almost Kashtira vibes, but definitely different. And the other effect here is your opponent, if it's your opponent's turn, look at your opponent's hand and banish one card from it face up until the end phase. Ooh, okay. So you get to stop your opponent's plays for one turn. Say that they have a very, very good engine card that they need to start their game. Nope. Goodbye, gets banished for that turn. And you get card knowledge. You get to understand and see what they're playing and what they're going to potentially do after the fact that you've done this. That's mean. That's real mean. Okay. Quick play. LC Liberation. Of course, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once each first turn. Target one K-9 XC monster or rank 5 XC monster you control. Special summon one K-9 XC monster with a different name from your extra deck by using that monster you control as material. And it, of course, is treated as an XE summon, transfers materials to the summon monster. Okay, cool. Perfect. With this card, you cheat out the other one that we just went over, the EX Werewolf, and you call it a day. That is what's happening. Crazy. Okay, but this has more things. It says, at the end of the battle phase, if your K-9 monster is battled this turn, you can set this card from your graveyard. Whew. Okay, so you can bring out another one. Essentially, you can just bring out another EX Werewolf and continue to attack for as many materials. Oh, man. That's cracked. That is cracked. Or you can go into this one. Wait, is this the one? No, it's definitely this one. Yeah, this is definitely the one that attacks more than once. So you can potentially just keep bringing out more werewolves, and it can basically OTK your opponent next turn. And if it has this card attached to it as material, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. This is actually really nice. This is pretty cool. You don't even need like rank up spells. You can just use these quick play cards that are innate within the archetype. That's pretty busted. That's really nice. Oh, and then you can just set this card, right, to just continue on climbing. Oh man. Oh man. What have they done? What have they done? This is sick. That's really fucking cool. Look at that dude. EX Forced Liberation. What was this one? LC Liberation. Okay. Quick play spell card. You can use the first and second effect of this card's name once each per turn. Each once per turn. During the main phase, target one K-9 monster exceed. During the main phase, target one K-9 XE monster you control. Cost. Special summon one K-9 XE monster with a different name from your extra deck. Broken again. And it's also a quick play. You're gonna need them. By using that monster you control as material, is treated as an XE summon, transfers materials to the summon monster. Then you can destroy one card your opponent controls. 100% better. 100% better. What did this one do? It just transferred. Then you can set this. Oh, this is cracked. At the end of the battle phase, if your K-9 monster battled this turn, you can set this card from your graveyard. 100% this is the better one. You get to special summon from your extra deck an XE monster for free. Kinda, because you use an XE monster already. And then you get to set it, and you get to destroy a card your opponent controls. And then afterwards, if your monster battle, then you get to set it. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Now we get to a trap. Okay. K-9 EW Experimental Liberation. What? Okay, so it's the two main deck monsters facing off, or looks like they're about to journey into something, or unleashing their powers, or whatever it is. The normal trap. You can use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Special summon one K-9 monster from your hand or graveyard. Then you can special summon one K-9 XE monster from your extra deck by using the first monster as material. Oh, okay. Second special summon is treated as an XE summon. Of course, can't forget about that. But destroy the second monster during the end phase of the next turn. Okay, so it does have a caveat, but it can save you in some certain situations. Not bad. During the end phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one K-9 quick play spell in your graveyard and set it. Okay, so clearly the most busted cards are the quick play. The quick play and the main deck, and I mean, I don't know. This guy is really crazy. Attacking a number of times for each material this has. That's wild. And then if you have this one already on the field, it'll just continue to gain. This is a very aggressive build. This is a very aggressive, maybe even OTK deck. It sounds like an OTK deck. It sounds like you're gaining a lot of points. And you can bring out these monsters very, very easily with the inclusion, of course, of the main decks that just send and special summon if your opponent activates anything from the hand. Essentially, you are punishing your opponent for playing hand traps, and I think that's glorious. Not to mention that this Ripper also has a negate. Right? When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, you can attach material from this card, negate that effect. You can basically bait 1 or 2 hand traps before you even get to this. And once you get to this, I mean, what's going to be left, right? Like, people are going to use their Veilers, people are going to use their Imperms, people are going to use... well, hold on, it has to be monster effect, right? It has to be monster effect. Okay, so not the Imperm, but it's a lot of monster effects. They could potentially hold their Imperm for this card, but probably at first glance, they're really not going to. And I don't know, even by the time that they get a chance to do that, there's going to be way more firepower. Okay, well, my thoughts on this, I think this is really excellent. I think this is great. I think that we are definitely in for something really nice. And I 100% foresee a expansion on this at some point, like new support. There has to be. And if we have werewolves, will we get vampires? I've been on this vampire hype for a while now. This is really exciting because there's a possibility that they could make the counter archetype and it'll be vampires, so vampires versus werewolves. And we already have a slew of vampire support. So maybe they won't make vampire names, they'll name it something else, but if they make it zombies, then there's definitely something that we can do there. And then, of course, I think these are just reprints for the set. Yeah, Overlay Booster, number 61. Chrono Mally, that's okay. And it's a 5. You know, I'll have to see what that one does. I forget. And then Quinquerry. These cards might actually help out. Might see something within the strategy. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is really nice. I think this will give another area of, I don't want to say comfort, but another area of enjoyment for the game, especially for XCs. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited for this regardless. And have a great day. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to YCS Las Vegas, so if you're there, stop by, say hi. I'd love to meet you guys and just chill out. All right, thanks for watching.